Very happy morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about the equations of motion in kinematics. See, if an object is moving with uniform acceleration, then what is the distance traveled? What is the initial velocity? What is the final velocity? What is the time taken? And what is the acceleration of the object? Can be find out by using the equations of motion. Here we are having three equations of motion. First one is V is equal to U plus AT. Second one is S is equal to UT plus half AT square. Third one V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. And here there is a condition that these equations of motion are applicable only for an object which is moving with uniform acceleration. Means the objects which are moving with uniform acceleration, these equations of motion we can apply and we can find out the distance, displacement or velocity, initial velocity, final velocity, acceleration and time. And here even if you observe these three equations of motion, here we can observe that these will shows the relation between initial velocity, final velocity, displacement traveled and the acceleration and the time taken. So these are the three equations of motion to find out the relation between all the initial velocity, final velocity, displacement, acceleration. Now we will see the first equation of motion. The first equation of motion is what? V is equal to U plus AT. Here it gives us the relation the final velocity of an object after traveling a distance and after some time t. What is the final velocity of an object after some time t seconds? Then that will give us the relation V is equal to U plus AT. So if you consider an object which is started with some initial velocity u and moves with some uniform acceleration a, and after some time t seconds it reaches its final velocity. It is starting with an initial velocity u, after some time it reaches a final velocity v which is moving with uniform acceleration a. Then from the acceleration formula a is equal to v minus u by t. Whenever we have discussed about acceleration, we have seen a represents or a bar represents acceleration which is a vector, v bar represents final velocity, u bar represents initial velocity, t represents time taken. From this acceleration formula, how can we derive this equation of motion? First equation of motion v is equal to u plus at means, see here if you send the time to the LHS part, then what it will becomes a bar into t. Then here what we will get v bar minus u bar. Send this u bar to the LHS side, u bar plus a bar t is equal to v bar. So from this what we can write? LHS is equal to RHS, RHS is equal to LHS. From this we can write V bar is equal to U plus AT. So this is the first equation of motion. So if an object is started with initial velocity U, within a time t seconds it reaches its final velocity which is moving with an acceleration, uniform acceleration a, then from the acceleration formula whatever we have known, a bar can be written as v bar minus u bar by time taken t. Here this can be simplified as u bar plus at is equal to v bar, and if we rewrite this one we will get v bar is equal to u bar plus at. If you observe this equation, what are the quantities we are having? V bar final velocity of an object, u bar initial velocity of an object, a bar the acceleration of the object and time t. So by making use of these four quantities, if you know any three quantities, we can find out the remaining one. Okay. So this is the first equation of motion. V bar is equal to U bar plus AT bar. Sir, here you did not represent a bar. We can represent bar here also. Nothing will happen. We are considering here the motion of the object is uniform acceleration. So acceleration is a vector physical quantity. We can consider V bar is equal to U bar plus AT bar. Okay, that is the first equation of motion. Students, the second equation of motion is S is equal to ut plus half at square. Here we can observe a quantity displacement. So it gives us the relation the displacement travelled by an object in a time t seconds. Okay, first equation of motion, the final velocity after t seconds. Second equation of motion, it will give us the relation the displacement travelled by an object in a time of t seconds. So here, as we know, if an object is moving with some initial velocity u in a time t seconds, it will covers or it reaches to the final velocity v, which is moving with a uniform acceleration. This one we have seen in the first equation of motion. So whenever the object is changing its velocity from one initial velocity to another final velocity within a particular time interval t, definitely there will be a displacement in the object. So here there is a condition, if an object is moving with uniform velocity or if an object is moving with uniform acceleration, then the average velocity can be written as V average is equal to u plus v by 2. So here u plus v by 2. Observe here, in this particular interval 2 meter per second, in this particular interval 2 meter per second is the initial velocity here, this is the final velocity. Then what is the average? 2 meter per second, 2 meter per second. V average can be written as 2 plus 2 by 2. That is 2 meter per second is the average velocity of an object. The same way here, if an object is moving with uniform acceleration, then the average velocity can be represented as u plus v by 2. But actually, what is the average velocity formula? V average is equal to displacement by time taken. Displacement by time taken. So from this displacement can be written as what? Displacement is equal to average velocity into time. Here don't confuse, V average represents average velocity of an object. So here we got V average is u plus v by 2. Substitute here u plus v by 2 into time t. And displacement we will represent in terms of s. So here first what we have done, an object is starting with some initial velocity u, in a time t seconds it reaches its final velocity v, which is moving with uniform acceleration. So if an object is moving with uniform acceleration, the average velocity can be written as V average is equal to u plus v by 2 when the uniform acceleration is possible. If the increasing velocity is constant at every instant of time, we will get the uniform acceleration. So from this formula, what we are writing, V average means the original formula is displacement by time taken. Displacement can be written as V average into time. Then S is equal to means displacement is equal to u plus v by 2. Why? Because V average means u plus v by 2. U plus v by 2 into time taken. This is one equation. From the first equation of motion, what is the first equation of motion? V is equal to u plus at. Here we are having two terms u and v. We know the value of v. Can we substitute v value here? If we substitute, what will happen? Observe here. See, here s is equal to u plus v by 2 into t. Now, from first equation of motion, we are substituting in this v value. What can be written? u plus at. Why? Because in the place of v, I have substituted u plus at divided by 2 into t. Then u plus u, 2u plus at divided by 2 into t. So here 2u into t, 2ut plus at into t, at square whole divided by 2. Suppose if we are having a plus b divided by 2 means this can be written as a by 2 plus b by 2. We can write like that, right? A plus b by 2 means a by 2 plus b by 2. See, even if you consider for these two alone, the LCM 2 and 2, the denominators are same, directly we can add the numerator. So here a plus b by 2, a plus b by 2 will be same, there is no change. Then if you do like that, what will happen this equation? 2ut by 2 plus a t square divided by 2. Now 2 gets cancelled. Then what is the remaining thing? ut plus, this can be written as 1 by 2 into at square. 1 by 2 into at square means that is at square by 2 alone. So there is no change. So what is the second equation of motion? We got ut plus half at square. Okay. So what we have done? From displacement v average into t, we have written s is equal to v average into time taken. We know since from v average is equal to u plus v by 2. So here in the place of v average we have substituted u plus v by 2. Then again from the first equation of motion v is equal to u plus at. We know the value of v. We are substituting in the place of v. So u plus at. Then u plus u 2u in plus at. Then multiply with t. 2u into t, 2ut. At into t, at square divided by 2. Okay. Then 2ut divided by 2 plus at square by 2. That is equal to ut plus half at square. So here the displacement traveled by an object in a time t seconds will give us the equation of motion 2. S is equal to ut plus half at square. And one more also, in terms of final velocity we can consider s is equal to vt minus half at square. Means instead of final velocity, if we substitute it for initial velocity, from this we can write down the initial velocity also. If we substitute that initial velocity, we will get the displacement traveled by an object in a time t with respect to the final velocity. This equation is what? The displacement traveled by an object in a time t with respect to the initial velocity of the object. Okay, this is the difference between these two equations, ut plus half at square, vt minus half at square. Equation of motion is what? V square minus u square is equal to 2 into a into s. So if an object is starting with initial velocity in a time t seconds, it reaches its final velocity v. So it is moving with uniform acceleration. We have written the acceleration formula as a is equal to v minus u by t. Okay, and if the object is moving with uniform acceleration, the average velocity we have written as v average is equal to u plus v by 2. But the original average velocity formula is what? V average is equal to displacement by time taken. And here Displacement can be written as what? S is equal to V average into T. And V average means what? U plus V by 2. Then S is equal to U plus V divided by 2 into T. S is equal to U plus V divided by 2 into T. Now we don't have time to find out the V square minus U square by 2AS. How can we get the time value? See, we are having A is equal to V minus U by T, right? From this time can be written as what? From this time can be written as T is equal to V minus U by A. If you want to check it, you check. A is equal to V minus U by T. If you send this T here, A into T is equal to V minus U. But what you require? Time alone. If you want time alone, what we need to do? We need to send A to RHS. Then T is equal to V minus U by A. Now we got the value of time or not? Time is equal to V minus U by A. Then substitute. S is equal to U plus V by 2 into time V minus U by A. V minus U by A. Now S is equal to, this is in the form of what? U plus V you can written as V plus U, and already here we are having V minus U. A plus B into A minus B. What is the formula? A plus B into A minus B is equal to A square minus B square. Here A is V, B is U. Then this can be written as V square minus U square. Is it correct or not? A plus B into A minus B, A square minus B square. So now in the numerator part, that is in the form of R, you can write like this: V plus U divided by 2 into V minus U by A. Here if you interchange, nothing will happen. 1 plus 2 is equal to 2 plus 1. So U plus V is equal to V plus U. There is no change in the value. That's what we can change. So S is equal to V plus U into V minus U, V square minus U square divided by multiplying numerators and multiplying the denominators. 2 into A, 2A. Then if you send this 2A to LHS side, 2 into A into S is equal to V square minus U square. And rewrite this one: V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. This is the third equation of motion. For this third equation of motion, what we have considered, if an object is starting with some initial velocity U and reaches a final velocity V in a time interval T, acceleration formula can be written as V minus U by T, and T can, from this time can be written as T is equal to V minus U by A. And here average velocity, if an object is moving with uniform acceleration, can be given by U plus V by 2, and V average can be written as displacement by time, and displacement is equal to V average into T. Substituting the V average here gives U plus V by 2. Then again, in the place of T, what we are substituting the V value, T value, V minus U by A. The numerators are in the form of A plus B into A minus B. That can be written as V square minus U square, means A square minus B square. So from that we have simplified the third equation of motion: V square minus U square is equal to 2AS.